Hello all you amazing and wonderful people, welcome back to the channel. I Standalone Gaming. We are going to be continuing our Final Fantasy Fridays with episode 16 of our Final Fantasy X series. With that being said, in the last episode, if you've been following along, we ended up getting through Via Purifico, which is essentially the jail in Bavel. We escaped. We had to defeat Isaru and all his Aeons. We defeated a zombie Urve, and then once we escaped the prison, we had to defeat Seymour yet again. So it was like Seymour 2.0. But yeah, we ended up defeating him, and we escaped Bavel, and now we are in Macalania Woods yet again, trying to figure out where we are going for the next part of our story. Let's go ahead and talk to everyone here.
Think she'll quit her pilgrim?
That's what you want, right?
Well, if Uni really wants to keep going, then I guess I shouldn't stop her, you know? That's what I think anyway.
Yuna's off in the woods. Kamari's with her, but maybe you should go too.
Let's go and find them. Essentially, you just walk right across. And you get one of the most iconic scenes in Final Fantasy X.
I always thought that this would be easier somehow. I thought that everyone would help me, with all my friends together beside me. I've been trying so hard.
Maybe you're trying too hard. They told me everything.
Everything? Well, so then, you know.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's just, you know, all those things I said. Like, let's go get Sin, or about Xanarkand. I didn't know what would happen to you, Yuna. I guess... I hope it didn't make you sad. Forgive me.
I wasn't sad. I was happy.
Yuna! Just don't do it.
The pilgrimage?
Yeah. That's right. Forget all about Sin. About being a summoner. Forget all of that. You know, live a normal life. Come on now, Yuna, what do you say?
Maybe I will. Wouldn't everyone be surprised?
Yeah. Except Riku. She'd be with you. Lulu and Waka wouldn't hold out long.
Kamari would say yes too, I know. But Sir Orin...
I'll make him understand, Yuna. It's the least I can do for you.
No, I should tell him. He deserves it. What'll I do if I give up my pilgrimage?
Hey! Xanarkand! Let's go to Xanarkand! Not the one in Spira, the one I'm from. Yeah, we can all fly there. Everyone can go. Then, we'll have a big party at my place.
And then we could see Blitzball.
That's right.
Your Xanarkand Abes would play?
Yeah.
We could all watch you play, in the stadium all lit up at night. I'd cheer and cheer till I couldn't cheer anymore.
Yeah, right on.
Well, what about after the game?
We'd go out and have fun.
In the middle of the night?
No problem. Xanarkand never sleeps. Let's go to the sea. Before the sunrise. The city lights go out one by one. The stars fade. Then the horizon glows, almost like it's on fire. It's kinda rose-colored, right? First in the sea, then it spreads to the sky, then to the whole city. It gets brighter and brighter, till everything glows. It's really pretty. I know you'd like it.
I'd like to see it. Someday.
Well, you can, Yuna. We can both go.
I can't. I just can't. I can't go.
Yuna.
continue. I must. If I give up now, I could do anything I wanted to. And yet, even if I was with you, I could never forget.
I'll go with you.
What?
I'm your guardian. Unless I'm fired.
Stay with me. Until the end. Please.
Not until the end. Always.
Always then. Maybe you should head back to camp first.
Roger.
And the plot thickens, and there's a love interest, because nobody knew that up until then. But it's kind of weird that Kamari's like stalking him, like being a creeper over in the corner, just like, yeah, you know what? What are these young little whippersnappers doing? There's some things I could pick apart in this game.
Wait, I'll go with you.
Awkward.
Sir Orin? Waka? Lulu? Kamari? Riku? Everyone, we leave at dawn. And I'm sorry for putting you through all this. And
Enough. You need your rest.
yes. Good night.
And just like that, we are continuing along our pilgrimage. Got another lucid ring. And we go off to the right here. Let's toss in a quick save. And we are at the Calmlands. Probably one of everybody's favorite spots in this game.
Calmlands. Long ago, the High Summoners fought Sin here. The road ends here. Beyond, there are no towns, no villages, only endless plains.
Many summoners stray from their path and lose their way here.
I've always known where to go.
I won't let you die. I'll find a way somehow.
Let's go.
I told Yuna I would find a way. I guess I wanted to believe that words could make it come true.
Alright, so here we are at the Calmlands. And first thing you should know is that there are a few, quite a few actually, new monsters. Obviously you have the same reskins of some of them. But there are new monsters in this area, and they are very difficult. So we'll get into that once we see them. Typically, they're more in the northwest part of the Calmlands. They're more prominent there. Not saying that they can't show up anywhere else, but that's usually where they show up the most. Yeah, they're definitely super tough, and you want to make sure that you're, I wouldn't say saving frequently, but save enough that you're not missing out on like a whole hour of stuff, because there's one monster in particular. It pretty much always ambushes you, and it's very difficult to kill.
Take that!
So the first thing you want to do here is you run down, and there's a little camp in the center of the Calmlands. You want to head to that camp. There's also a save location there. And pretty much all you just do is kill a bunch of zombies. Kill a bunch of mobs until you get there. There'll be a shitload of battles. From here on out, I feel like the battles will increase a lot more. It'll seem like you're doing battle after battle after battle, especially in Mount Gagazet, which we will be going to next. I think that's like the most battle-ridden place I've been to in this entire game.
Farewell. That's how it's done.
With that being said, there's also a crap load of post-game material in the Calmlands. We'll definitely be doing deep dives into that after we get through the main storyline. Stoneproof and silence proof is pretty good. Auto med is pretty good. So is the malleable staff. It's actually probably better than the staff we currently have as Yuna. We're gonna go ahead and wait. So as I said, you want to go to the main agency in the middle of the map. Get through the battles. I'll probably start skipping the battles right after this one. Unless we see something that's new or different or something like that. So.
Take that! It's over. This one is mine. Take that!
Alright, so once you make it here, this little section that's roped off, there won't be any battles in that section alone. That's it.
Father Zook.
Long time no see. You are Yuna? You certainly don't look like Maester Keenock's murderer.
What you say?
Please, tell us what has happened.
Maester Micah just issued a personal order, you know. It said that you and your guardians murdered Maester Keenock and fled. We are to kill you on sight, or so it says.
What of Pavel?
Things are calm on the surface, but the depths are turbulent. After the death of Maester Keenock, Kelk Ronso left Yevon.
Convenient. Getting around will be easier with Yevon in disarray.
But be careful, my friends. You have been branded enemies of Yevon. You should avoid temples for the time being.
Thank you, Father Zook, for your warning.
Father, you came all the way here just to tell us this?
To tell the truth, I was a little curious to see this summoner you are guarding. I hope her pilgrimage goes well. For your sake, too.
Thank you, Father.
I must be off. I shall pray for all of you.
Little backstory there.
Messy.
What is?
Yevon, Micah and Seymour are not of one mind. Remember what Seymour said last we met. I do not think Micah will concur.
She's not stopping, is she?
Yuna, she's made her decision.
But I can't just let her go.
We won't have to. We'll save Yuna even if she calls the final Aeon.
But how?
I'll think of a way.
But what if you can't?
I'm tired of talking to you. It's always but this, but that.
But...
Let's think together.
Okay.
And if we can't think of something, we find another way.
Okay.
When I was guarding Zook, I already told you this, yeah? About when I was too into the game to be a good guardian. So, when Father Zook said he wanted out, tell you the truth, I was kinda glad.
Gagazet is Ronso land. Kimari home.
Hey, we might meet your family.
Kimari has no family.
Oh, sorry.
But Kimari not alone.
Who was that?
Until half a year ago, he was a summoner. Waka and I were his guardians.
It's kind of a short pilgrimage.
He gave up halfway. Here, on this plain. Now he is a monk at the Bavel Temple.
So, we are officially traitors then.
Hey, let them say what they want.
It's okay. I'm not worried. Well, maybe just a little. It's so hard not to be.
Hey, it's okay to worry, and if it gets too rough, just yell.
Yeah. Okay. I might just do that.
Yeah.
All right. So once you're done talking to everybody, you can go ahead and save it. You can buy weapons and items from this lady. Nothing here is too magnificent, should I say. And then you want to head out. So there's one thing over here. At least I think so. Yep, this lady. You all know who she is.
You again. You're quite the notorious traitor these days.
What's it to?
You shouldn't take what the Maester say too seriously. For summoners, destroying sin is everything. We are no tools of Yevon. Understand?
Yes.
So, are you up to the task?
I do not know, but I will do my best.
You've got spirit, but you'll need more to beat sin. An Aeon duel. Excellent.
Go ahead, fighter.
Before we begin, I've
Now, if I remember correctly,
for you. Let us begin.
she has Bahamut. Oh, it's Shiva. Okay. A little behind on the ball there. Do not forget that we gave Bahamut cure, so he can actually cure himself.
Choose your Aeon.
But in this case, we're going to go ahead and pick Horny, which is Ifrit, because fire is strong against ice. But ice is also strong against fire, so we might be in trouble. But worst case scenario, at least Horny can do some damage. Oof. Select attributes in the Aeons menu to raise attributes of your Aeons. Use this to compensate for Aeon's weaknesses by raising the physically weak Claptrap's HP or increasing the usually slow Horny's agility. We are doing literally no damage. This is not good. I mean, I guess she isn't either. Just keep going until we get our overdrive, I guess. Boom! 10 grand right there. Now she is full. Let's go ahead and use shield. We can use fire to heal ourselves. Use fire again. Go back on the attack. We get another overdrive. I'm pretty sure that'll be the end of the fight, so did pretty good. Didn't even struggle. And there it is. Made that look easy.
Stop. That is enough. Impressive. Remarkable talent. Traitor or no, you may have what it takes to beat Sin. Take this.
Power Sphere. Beyond Soul.
I think you will do just fine. But if you ever feel like you want more training, seek the hidden temple of Remium.
And that is a hint towards post-game.
Farewell.
You can go ahead and do it now, but we're going to do it post-game. And then it tells you, takes you through how to upgrade your attributes. As an Aeon, we're going to go ahead and skip through it. And then I'm going to show you myself how to do it. For the most part, the attributes always use the spheres that you use for your sphere grid. So Power Sphere. So what you do is you go to Aeons, you go to Attributes up at the top here, pick whichever Aeon you want to increase. And then, like I said, as you can see where it says Power Sphere. So basically if you go HP, Strength, Defense, it'll be Power Sphere. And you can see how many it takes. The higher the stat, the more spheres it will take. So on and so forth. MP, Magic, and Magic Defense will be Mana Spheres. Again, the more the stat is increased, the more it will take for your spheres. And then Agility, Evasion, and Accuracy are all speed. So you do not need ability spheres in order to level up your Aeons. But you could upgrade luck if you can get fortune spheres, but those are very hard to come by. So, but yeah, essentially that's it. Once you beat her, go ahead and save it. And this is one of the tough opponents. We've already fought a few of these. We had some in Macalania Woods is when we first saw them, and then there was another brand in the Albed home. Now these guys are super tough. 10,000 HP, vulnerable to threaten, and darkness, and silence. So good thing we have Waka here on our team, so we can go ahead and hit dark attack. We can use power or magic break on the other one. Got an overdrive. Let's go ahead and use slice and dice. So as you can see, they do a lot of damage. This flame does the most. Definitely their strongest attack. Go ahead and use delay attack here. Knock him back just enough. We can hopefully get the kill in. Like so. Reason I didn't use any healing, we're right next to the save sphere, and I was hoping to just use the save sphere. Alright. There's a guy over here. Pretty sure he doesn't do much. I have a message from Sid. He says, "We're going to repair the airship. We'll come get you when we're done. Till then, keep Una safe and you'll be sorry, kiddo." Now, I highly recommend saving it before we go and pick up this next item. So, that being said, let's go off. As I mentioned before, the stronger monsters typically tend to be over to the west side here. And unfortunately, we have to go to the west side. So these guys are very tough, only for one reason. They have a spell. I forget the name of it offhand, but essentially it does a one-shot kill to any of your characters. So keep that in mind, but we can always go ahead and use delay.
Take a number, buddy.
I wonder if they're immune to silence. Didn't say he was immune, but it didn't go through either. Could probably even use magic break. Go ahead and use silence buster on this one. And yeah, you can definitely silence them. So if you can silence them, they become fairly easy. But once they get low health, they will use an attack. He'll probably use it right now. Oh, no, didn't use it. But usually they use this attack. I forget exactly what it was called, but it like shoots lightning out of the ends of their whiskers there, and it one-shots your characters. Instant death. So yeah, but yeah, keep in mind that these guys are going to be starting to get really tough, so you want to make sure that you're keeping your health up. Yeah, Blaster right there says it up in the help. Cast Drain and Blaster when low on HP. So Drain will drain your HP and it gives it to them. Blaster is the thing that one-shots you. See if we can use his overdrive. Going ice. Ice, ice, baby. All right. So they're not super difficult. They're not the hardest guys here for sure. So just keep an eye out for their blaster and you should be okay. So we're trying to reach this spot over here to the left, and this is the guy that will most likely murder your whole team. Sometimes he does this move, it's called Bad Breath. It afflicts poison, confusion, sometimes berserk, and a few other status ailments. Right there. This causes multiple status effects. At this stage of the game, luckily when he ambushes you, he does not use Bad Breath right away. But later on in the game, there will be a version of this guy that ambushes you every single time and will start the battle with Bad Breath. Very tough fight, especially it doesn't matter how hard you hit, how much health you have. If you're poisoned and confused the entire time, you're going to kill yourselves before the enemy does. But with that being said, in the sake of survival, we're just going to go ahead and flee. I feel like we could kill him. I just feel like it's not worth the trouble at this time. And this is why we came over here. We have the third to last Outbed primer. So we got W, X, Y, and Z are left. So we have 3 more to go. Secrets of the Outbed language revealed. You can go talk to this guy. He doesn't really have much to say. He kind of hints towards something that's later on in the game. Oh, okay. You can get a chocobo. Oh, that's right. You know what? You actually have to go talk to this guy. It's been a while. Bear with me. But he essentially tells you that you can train a chocobo. And then once you train the chocobo, you can actually use it here in the Calmlands. Of course. All you have to do is get to where we are, to where he is. Basically, the chocobo is going to run, but it's going to run wildly, and you just have to correct the chocobo whenever he decides to do that. So your whole goal is to just get to A to B within the timer. Tells you right there to steer. All you got to do is steer, make sure the chocobo keeps running. As ready as I'll ever be. And we got it. Barely. You've trained a chocobo. From now on, you can go chocobo riding whenever you please. Ask me and he's yours. By the way, your chocobo is ready for some advanced training now. Here's your prize. Whenever you tie or break your record, you'll get a prize like this. So we can go ahead and quit. The other training is for post-game. There's a reason you have to do it, but all you gotta do is ride a chocobo now. Good thing about riding a chocobo, you won't be in any battles. You don't have to worry about battles while you're on top of a chocobo. Very nice to have. Now we can freely run across the plains, not worrying about battles. You can find any treasure chests or other things. I believe there's a chest up here. I could be wrong though. But I do know where there are some other chests. So come down here, you can talk to this guy. Gorge is called the Scar. They say that when the High Summoner cornered Sin tore the earth here asunder, the last of its strength. The High Summoner and Sin struck each other down at the gorge's bottom. Lord Gandalf sacrificed brought us to calm. And then he went to play Zelda. No, I'm just kidding. I know it's spelled differently. Don't bite my head off. So there's a few more things you can do here. One is this location right here. We're not going to go ahead and do it now. We will definitely be getting into it later in the game. But essentially this is the monster hunting camp and arena, should I say, monster arena. But it's a little bit of both. You have to hunt them in order to fight them. So there's 2 chests over here. 10,000 gil, always nice. 5,000 gil, so 15,000 total, always nice. And there's one more location. Again, it's more for post-game. There's a lot of post-game stuff in this location, but I'm going to go ahead and show it to you now, just in case you want to go there now. I will not be. I want to do the game as intended. I mean, I guess it's still intended because you can do it now. But if you go here, hit the feather, and you go in through this path here, that is the hidden temple that the other summoner was talking about. I forget what the name of it was. It was like Remian temple, but it's definitely in there. So I'm not going to do that, like I said. So we're just going to go ahead and continue along with our main storyline here. And in order to do that, all you have to go is to the red arrow. Now, once you're in here, there's a save sphere. Highly recommend saving it, as the bosses tend to get harder and harder from here on out.
Halt! Summons from Lord Seymour. Come with us.
We have nothing to discuss with Maester Seymour.
Yeah, so out of our way.
Lord Seymour's commands must be obeyed. You will come.
I warn you, the Maester doesn't need you alive.
Alright, so here we go. As I said, this is a boss fight. He is called Defender X. He has 64,000 health, and that is a lot. Made of stone, resistant to physical attacks. So, with that being said, he is resistant to physical attacks, but he's essentially like any other monster that Orin is strong against compared to the others. So if you have piercing, like Orin does, you will do a lot of damage. If you do not have piercing, you won't be doing a lot of damage. So there's a few things you can do. Pretty sure he's immune to darkness and silence, but we're gonna go ahead and try anyway. He is not, so you could blind him. He is very hefty in physical attacks. He'll definitely hurt you. You can go ahead and use Power Break, so he'll be doing... Oh, he's immune. And he also sometimes does a counter attack. And the counter attack is called Blast Punch, but essentially what it does is takes away half of your health. Go ahead and use Dark Buster. He's definitely blind now. We're gonna bring out Kimahri. And use Cheer. The reason I brought out Kimahri is because he also has haste. We're gonna eventually bring out Yuna. Reason we're gonna bring out Yuna is because she has Protect now, so we can half the amount of physical damage that he'll do. Let's swap out for Yuna. Yuna will use Protect on herself first. Auron can go ahead and use Armor Break. Again, Blast Punch only does half his health. We'll swap out for Titus again. Titus will use Haste on himself. Actually, let's go Haste on Yuna first. We will use Kira on Titus. Make sure Titus can stay up and cast Haste. Haymaker is like his special move, and it will pretty much one-shot you regardless of what you're doing. Of course, he uses it on Yuna, but now that he's armor broken though, good thing is most of your characters like Titus will do their original damage. Let's use an X potion on Auron. We'll use a Phoenix down on Yuna. Haste on Yuna. Have Auron do his regular attack. Have her cast Protect again. We'll put it on Auron this time. And as you can see now, Titus is doing his normal damage now that he's armor broken. This is getting annoying. He's definitely a tough boss, but as long as you can keep everyone alive after they're dead, he's slow enough that you can just keep recycling Phoenix Downs if you need to. I'm trying to avoid that if I can, but it's not working out so far. Go ahead and mix an elixir with a lunar curtain. Not quite what I wanted. There's one that's called Almighty Guard, and it pretty much gives you null all, which means null fire, null thunder, and all that stuff, but it also gives you protect and shell at the same time. I think it's called Mighty Guard or something like that. That would have been perfect, because then everybody would be having protect. Go ahead and use Shooting Star. We will transfer Riku for Lulu, or Yuna, I'm sorry. We will cast Cure on Yuna. We will cast Haste on Titus. Yeesh. We will cast Cura on Titus. Try to keep everybody up. We can try to guard with Orin. Let's actually do that. Overdrive with Titus. Now let's try to bring out Lulu because we want her to get some experience. Pretty sure he's somewhat immune to magic attacks. Not much, but he is. We can go ahead and use haste on Lulu. Let's attack with Orin. Attack with Titus. We will swap for Yuna. Yuna will cast her magic and heal. Orin will attack. Heal again for Yuna with Orin this time. Yeesh. Phoenix down for Yuna. Definitely taking hits. Wow. Go ahead and use an X potion on Orin this time. We will have Yuna cast Protect on herself. We will have Titus cast Haste on Yuna. Yuna can then go ahead and heal herself. Cura. And then we continue the attack. And it's pretty much rinse and repeat. You just want to keep everybody close to topped off. His strongest attack with Protect on will be that Blast Punch, especially at full health. But you should be able to be alright. How much health he's got? He's got 45. So let's go ahead and Grand Summon. Let's go with Bahamut. And we will do his overdrive immediately. Keep in mind that Bahamut is not protected. He does not have Protect, so he might get two-shotted. 8,000, that's not bad. Oof. He definitely almost got two-shotted, but he has his overdrive again. Let's go ahead and do it. Why not? Why not? 16,000 damage. I mean, he'll still have, you know, I think it's like 8,000 left. I think he was at 24. But hey, 2 overdrives. Oh, that's the guard I was talking about. Oh man. So he now has Null All. So if I use any fire, lightning, water, or blizzard on him, it will be immune for 1 attack. He has Shell, which means every magic attack will be cut in half, and he has Protect, which means every kind of physical damage will be cut in half. Go ahead and use Cheer. Let's get everybody's defense up high, this might start being a more difficult fight. You could use Mental Break. But as I said, his Blast Punch always does half your health. So, it's unfortunate, but that counted as a water attack. Go ahead and get everybody's defense up. and we will just outlive him. Not only that, but we'll increase our attack, so we'll be doing more damage as well. Use Cure on herself. Attack with Orin. Attack with Titus. Rocket Punch. Blast Punch, whatever. It's a Rocket Punch, you know. We're gonna go ahead and then heal Titus. Attack with Orin. We could do a quick pray. Everybody's health isn't topped off, so everybody will get health. And use cheer again. Now I'm fairly certain he's very low on health, so maybe we can finish him off right here. 2 more attacks should definitely do it. Maybe even 1. Nope. Go ahead and use Cura. And just like that, we have defeated the Defender X. Made sure everybody got experience, level 2 key sphere, and he is defeated. If you go down this ramp...
This isn't the way in?
That way leads down into the valley.
Wow, you know your way around, yeah? Huh?
This is post game. If you go down there, I mean, you can go down now and you can get the thing now, but it's specifically meant for post game, I think. So what we're gonna do is, again, skip everything that's post game, continue along with the main story.
Sometimes Yuna would just stare off into the distance. I finally understood why. She was saying goodbye to the places she'd never see again.
Alright, and just like that, we are in Mount Gagazet. We head up this little pathway.
Summoner Yuna and Guardians, leave here at once. Gagazet is Ronso land, sacred mountain of Yevon. The mountain will not bear the footsteps of infidels.
Enemy of Yevon is enemy of Ronso. Leave, traitors!
I have cast aside Yevon. I follow the temple no more.
Then you will die by those words.
So be it. Yevon has warped the teachings and betrayed us all.
Nothing but a bunch of low-down tricksters, eh?
Yeah!
We have no regrets.
Blasphemers!
A summoner and her guardians.
Lord Kelgranso, if I may. Have you not also turned your back on Bavel?
But still, you guard Gagazet as a Ronso, not a Maester. Yuna is much the same.
Huh? Elder Kelk! Let Biran rend them asunder! No escape! Not one!
No, we will not flee. We will fight and continue on.
You have been branded a traitor, but still you would fight sin? Lost to the temple, hated by the people, yet you continue your pilgrimage? Everything lost. What do you fight for?
I fight for Spira. The people long for the calm. I can give it to them. It's all I can give. Defeating sin, ending pain. This I can do.
Even sacrificing yourself. Ronso, let them pass. Summoner Yuna, your will is stronger than steel. Tempered steel that even the mightiest Ronso could not hope to bend. Yuna, we bow to your will. Now go. The sacred heights of Gagazet welcome you.
We thank you.
All right. So after all that craziness, we are at Mount Gagazet. But that'll be the end of this episode, episode 16, and the end of end of Final Fantasy Fridays for this week. But with that being said, if you like this video, please leave a like, or if you learned something, please leave a like. And if you want to see content or more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. I definitely appreciate that. But with that being said, thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. And we will pick up here in the next episode. So I really hope to see you in the next one. Take care.